I'm Dawn George. I'm Chief People and Culture Officer with the Eden Project. I've been here for 13 years now. Not always in that role, but I've worked my way through the HR roles and levels to where I am. And throughout that period, we've always had an interaction with Truro and Penwith College. I would say that that has become a higher level of interaction, a higher level of things we do with the college as we've learnt more about them and partnered with them on specific programmes. One of the really positive moments for me in working with the college through all those years is how various people in the teams have really taken the time to understand Eden and what we want. So we aren't just getting an off-the-shelf course, we're getting a programme that is tailored to what we are trying to achieve at Eden. We've worked in partnership now on apprenticeships for a number of years, ranging from level 2 programmes and up. We've had times where we've bought specific courses or had people join an open course. But much more recently, we've used the framework of the Institute of Leadership and Management courses at levels 3, 5 and 7 as part of underpinning our own talent programme. It really is across the board, from chefs to business admin, marketing. The people that we've had on the ILM programmes literally come from all over Eden, from operational areas, support areas, community areas. So it's not in any one area that we would partner with the college. It genuinely is across a really wide spectrum of programmes. I've never been in an HR job before where I've been able to recruit, reindeer keepers and elves and Father Christmas. So they're not really traditional roles that an HR team would recruit. But it's really everything we have in our visitor operations. So it can be people from our hospitality team, it can be experiences through retail and our ticketing team. There's the what we would call the support function side, so HR, marketing, IT, finance. And then we have more technical roles as well, so people who work in our technical services team who keep the site safe and maintained. We have paramedics on site, so there's a real breadth of what we have. Approximately 450 employees, so the breadth of what those 450 people do actually enables quite different career streams and opportunities that are available. One of the things we know at Eden is sometimes it's important to have a qualification. If you're trying to do something that's very technical, you quite often need a very specific qualification, whether that's a degree or not. However, for us at Eden, we talk much more about attitude and aptitude rather than just the qualification. What we're looking to do is see, does that person thrive in an environment where they can earn and learn, or have the experience placement and they can take that forward. So I'd like to think what we offer is a professional placement where people can get a real life experience, but in a safe environment that they can learn in with support. We talk about all of our team having good customer service skills, good communication skills, and that's something that only builds with time. I think, sometimes we have to remind ourselves we were all new in a job once and we all had to learn that. And I think having that ethos with people we bring through, whether it's on a placement or into a job, is important. But if the college can help get people ready for that, particularly around that social skill and the confidence around that, that's really quite important. I think the given these days is IT skills. We know there's a whole generation that have grown up with that now, so it's actually something that we have to train less because there's more awareness of it. But I think one of the things we've seen, particularly after the COVID period, is quite a lot of the younger generation being more introverted. So anything a college environment can do to help build that confidence of going into a space with other people is really important. And that's where it comes back to me about attitude and aptitude rather than necessarily a set of qualifications. That for me is really important in terms of that partnership with the college, of getting somebody work ready, is by building those kind of generic skills that will help them throughout their career, as well as whatever path they choose to go down. I think the one thing we've always found from Truro and Penwith College is the quality of the programmes that are delivered. Now, whether that is an open course that some of our employees might go on, or whether it's something that's been bespoke for us, there has always been a real dedication to quality and content. The time that the college staff have invested in us learning what we do and what we need has really helped the quality of that. In terms of should we do it, should other employers do it? Absolutely. If we aren't investing as organisations in the county, if we are not investing in our local learning establishments and the students that are part of that, we are not helping our own economy to thrive. So for me, it's a really important initiative. It's something, you know, we've always offered work experience and other sorts of placements at Eden. That's not going to change, but it would be something I would encourage organisations to do. Yes, there's a bit of work involved, but actually the payback is much more than the time and the setup that can be sometimes. You have to look at it as a longer term relationship, but I think unless employers and colleges work more closely together, we're not going to get the right people to work in those organisations. So that's why it's important for me.